You know what's so funny to me about season 2 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians television? So we all know there was a lot of changes in season 2. I am a book purist, okay? I'm a self-professed book purist. Hate me if you want. I think they should have adapted the books better than they did. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. My point is saying that non-book purists, they'll say, oh, Rick's just trying to change, he wants to change stuff because the way he wrote the books in like the early or the late 2000s is not how he would have written them now. So he's changing the story how he would want it to be written now. Those same people will look at you with a straight face and say that, but then they will also say that in season 2 of Percy Jackson, when Percy barely ever uses his water powers, they will say, oh, well, in book 2, he barely used his powers. In the Sea of Monsters book, he barely used his powers, so it makes sense that he doesn't use them that much in season 2. How are you saying this right now? Are you seriously going to say that you're fine with all the changes in the TV show, and yet, if you really claim that he barely used his powers in book 2, that you really don't want him to use his powers that much in season 2? Why would you not want it changed where he uses his powers more in season 2? That's a great change. Also, for the record, he does use his powers a pretty decent amount in book 2. Maybe it's not as much as the other books, but it's still pretty decent. But it just blows my mind how these non-book purists will say, oh, the changes are great, except we don't want to change it to where Percy uses his powers more because that's stupid. Like, make that make sense. Seriously, make that make sense.